everybody, my name is Luke Marr and this is HauteLeMode, and today on HauteLeMode we are coming to you with your New York Fashion Week breakdown. Yes, listen, this is not some super duper in-depth Luke went through every single collection and like wrote out every single, fabric description and things like that kind of video. But it's certainly something that I wanted to put stuff out. I wanted to sort of talk about Fashion Week. I miss doing that here on HauteLeMode on the YouTube channel. I'm trying to do it more on like the shorts and the reels and the TikToks. We still need to talk about collections a little bit more deeply than just, here's my 60 seconds with my small microphone. With that, we're going to be reacting to some of the biggest and most exciting collections of the New York schedule. And so we're going to go through the Vogue Runway app. Prepare yourselves, buckle in. It's going to be a bumpy ride. First up, let's talk about Coach. Honestly, I think we all know that the most exciting thing about that Coach show was the fact that PETA protesters got on the runway and they ran around. I actually was listening to a Vogue podcast. Virginia Smith, who is like Anna Wintour's right hand, was saying that nobody really knew that they weren't part of the show, which I thought was funny. I wasn't there because the Coach PR team doesn't know I exist, But so honestly, like listen, it's a Coach show. There's gonna be leather dresses. There was some menswear built in there as well. There were a lot of leather sort of bralettes and briefs. And then paired over top were sheer little pieces that had floral appliques, but you could see the briefs underneath. That was the thing that was kind of important. These leather dresses that we saw, I just don't really think that they, A, will ever sell, because it's like a leather dress, and B, I just think the fit of them is too boxy, which I know that leather is a sort of fabric that's going to do whatever it wants, but at the same time, it just looks too boxy to really make sense to me. There's coats. I did like these dégradé little knit dresses. I loved how sheer they were. I think they're beautiful. I love the rips in them. It feels fun, feels youthful, it feels funky, and I think that's what Stuart Vevers kind of has to do at Coach. It's a youthful brand. Young people are the ones that are buying Coach. It's a price point that makes sense for them. The other thing is, like, it's really an accessories brand. I don't think the ready-to-wear really does amazing. It doesn't sell all that much, which is sad because in reality, really early Stuart Vevers collections I loved. It's really a bag brand, you know what I mean? So like the bags are most important, and I can see people buying styles like that with the big C on it. I can see, maybe that, although a little bit less likely. I don't really get like these trench moments, and again, I just like that leather. It doesn't look great. I know it's photo, so it's different, but I just don't get it. Like here, I like, again, this purple. I think it's a beautiful color. See, this purple leather dress, nice. It fits better. Again, like it still looks awkward and weird, but, at least it is tempting. Big oversized boxy blazers. That's very Coach by Stuart Vevers now. Trench coat, again, like it's just, I don't think people are going to buy it, but I get it. But also, like, considering this is a collection that I don't think people are actually going to buy, it's so commercial that I'm like, girl, just go for it. Like, you're a bag brand. Like, this is LV. Like, do a Marc Jacobs, Louis Vuitton moment where the girls are going to be gooped and gagged and say, oh, big set, production, musical theater, I don't know, something to make it a little bit more drama. Like, Coach is a brand it makes sense to do that with. This, I like this little leather white set. Again, knits, this leather set, I also like the black and the purple knit, cool, leather. It just, nobody's going to buy this. Not going to be bought, but like it's cute, it's fun. Again, leather jackets, that's suede. Is that suede? It looks suede. It looks nice. I actually like that suede dress. I think they should do more suede. Laces over leathers, we get it. Cool, great. Same thing here. Not really like a phenomenal collection. And the thing is, so like Stuart Vevers, this was his 10-year celebration collection. And all I really think about it is like those really early Coach shows were really good. And then it got kind of helter-skelter. And it's, again, a bag brand, but if you're gonna do like a 10-year celebration collection, shouldn't it maybe not look like last season? That was what was sold to us as like 10 years as Stuart Vevers, creative director, Coach. Like, I like Stuart Vevers. I have no beef with him. Give me a little bit more pizzazz, a little bit more celebration, a little bit more partying. It's like it's meant to be a celebration, a 10-year anniversary. I felt like, oh, this is 8.5 years. Nobody cares. Helmut Lang, Peter Doe. This is gonna be a hot take. I did not enjoy it. I'm sorry, people can be mad about it. Like, I love Peter. I've loved Peter since 2019. Like, I remember seeing Peter so early on. So, like, I've been at the forefront of the PD train. I don't want to say I was the conductor, but, like, definitely in first class. I was, like, talking about Peter before it was even on Vogue Runway. So, there's that. This Helmut Lang collection, I'm gonna say, like, I'm not a Helmut Lang girl, so I don't really have that context to be like,
yes, this is amazing, this is so wonderful, this is so good, or oh, this is so ugly, this doesn't make sense.
I don't have that context of Helmut history to really, like, give it to you in that regard. I know that the collection was partially inspired by Ocean Vuong, who was a poet, and also Peter taking pictures and his growing up in Philadelphia, but being also from Ho Chi Minh City in Vietnam. So there's a lot of stuff in there that's layered and nuanced, and also it's inspired by like Helmut's work and archives and things like that. I just don't think that for youth orientation, it landed. And I don't think that for a Helmut Lang dedicated buyer who was buying it in the 90s, it landed either. And I think the issue is you got to kind of pick one or the other. So like this first look with the pink belt and all that, listen, is it classic Peter, black and white with a pop of color? Sure. But I just don't think that like it's amazing. I don't think it's great. I don't think the pant fits so beautifully. The pink belt wrapped around and all that sort of stuff, it just feels a little bit blah, not really selling us. And I know that there's images of helmet pieces with little silk pink strips that run throughout it, and that's great and that's wonderful. I just don't think that this delivers in that regard. It just doesn't feel super exciting. Listen, I love that jacket. It's a beautiful coat. When you do the belt accessorization, it feels a little Christian Siriano, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to say this. I don't want to be the one to have to say this. I think that's the problem too, is like, once you get more and more into the fashion world, you have to say what you have to say. And like, I love Peter, and I only say this because I like him and I'm a fan, but I don't think it hits. I think that it feels a little bit basic, boring, uninteresting. And because it's Peter, we're all living, laughing, and loving. Listen, this feels much more Peter, I would say, in terms of like color blocking and things like that. But even then, it's a white shirt with white jeans, which I know Peter has a pair of like white vintage helmet jeans that were the inspiration partially for the collection as well. But just a pink sort of block at the end of a pant leg. I don't know. It's the same thing with this look. Like, then also we get into the text shirts. And again, I don't blame him. Like, I know Helmut loved to text and all that, and that's great and that's wonderful. But unless you're like really digging into the history of the brand and you're digging into like Peter's meanings and things like that, do we care? No, not really. Listen, do I love this knit shrug situation? Yes. And I think that's also where I'm seeing a little bit more of the PD, the Peter Doe element of design in this collection. That shrug, quintessential Peter. And I'm happy to see that. I'd like to see more of that. The knit with the little chiffon pink skirt underneath, it's fine. It's cool. I think it works. It's quirky Peter. Suiting, it makes sense. This is actually Uma Thurman's brother, who was an original Helmut Lang model, if you didn't know. I didn't know that. But I saw him on the runway and I was like, intriguing casting, but that's why it was intriguing. See, again, listen, like you're looking at this shrug with the tank top in this pink knit. That's Peter. That's quintessential Peter. I love that. I think that's wonderful. The chiffon bubble hem dress underneath, because of what's going on over it, I'm dealing with it, but we'll get into more of that later. This next look is a backwards white button-down shirt that has, I don't know what exactly it says, but it's in Vietnamese, so again, it's sort of playing into Peter's heritage and also Ocean Vuong's heritage. The white knit, it's cute, you know, same here. This is like, this denim look is like, that's Peter, and not like a pretty positive I've seen Peter in this. The denim was okay. It wasn't miraculous. It wasn't great. I loved these. I love these suits. I thought they were really cool. I liked the silhouette. I liked the length of the jacket. I liked the yellow sort of strip coming in. It felt a little bit more natural. It felt a little bit more intriguing design-wise. And then you kind of juxtapose it against like these pants that have the belts, the silk on the side. There was a difference there, and one felt genuine and nice and cool. The other one felt kind of gimmicky and boring and blah. The same thing with like the sweaters. It's okay, it's fine. But like again, I don't know. Listen, it's a beautiful jacket. It's great. But like, it's a belt over a jacket in a color. If this was Maria Grazia Curie, I mean, like we have text t-shirts, belts over jackets, like we would be saying a lot of not nice things. Listen, the motif, it's a reference to Helmut Lang's putting of advertisements on taxi cabs when in reality that was like very gauche to do. Taxi cabs in New York had mostly sort of gentlemen's club establishment sort of advertisements on the cabs. It wasn't really like a thing that chic brands did who were luxury and all this sort of stuff. And that's what was great about Helmut Lang, is he defied a lot of things. So that's what this motif here is. But again, like A, do young people know about that? B, do older Helmut Lang customers care about that and want to buy that? I don't think so. I'm sorry. Like, I genuinely don't think so. And I think that's the other issue is the collaging, it's fine. Your car is my first room. Like, unless you're Peter Do or Ocean Vuong, does this t-shirt text really mean anything to you? You know what I mean? Again, like, I don't mind the bubble skirt situation in leather. I think it's okay. Here again, like, it's not for me. This was great. I love this little leather short moment with the jacket and the matching sleeves. It was beautiful. It was cool. It felt like Peter, and it felt like this is what I want to see more of. This look. This is hot. This is chic. This is cool. This is something that a young person can buy. Beautiful light silk, gorgeous jacket moment. Yeah, this again, like, I don't know. I don't know about the pleats, which again, like, that's a Peter thing, and I like to see it. I just would have rather seen it in like those asymmetrical lengthy styles. It's much better. And then with the text sweatshirt situation, is just not for me. This is great. Again, beautiful Peter. Really happy to see it. I don't mind if Peter Do does Peter Do for Helmut Lang, because in reality, pretty positive that A, the fabrics of Helmut Lang are not what they used to be in the 90s. I could see that from the runway. It is much more a commercial brand than it used to be. It's a lot less expensive than it used to be from what I've heard from people that used to buy Helmut Lang. Like, I know quite a few people that buy Helmut or bought Helmut Lang. It's very different. I don't really see a problem with Peter just essentially doing Peter at Helmut and adding in little touches here and there. But also, like, the Helmut legacy is not some crazy thing that's so wonderful and amazing. Like, this is a beautiful jacket, stunning jacket, gorgeous. The pants, you know, not for me at all. I hate that. I'm sorry. I really hate that. I think it's like so, ugh, let's just throw all the colors on something and call it a day. I think this collection needed a big edit. It's actually kind of grown on me. When I first saw it, I was like, be for fucking real. But I think it's actually kind of nice. This is bad. No, we're not doing dresses with pants in this context. It's not cute. It's not even like a tunic dress situation. Like, if you're gonna give me tunic dress, fine. We can have a conversation about an A-line with a pant underneath it, but cigarette pant and bubble hem pink dress that's straight, like, too much. You know that's too much. Yeah, listen. Helmut Lang, I think, needs a lot of work. I want the best for Peter, but I don't think this was a great collection. Christian Siriano, like, you already know how I feel about that. Like, corsets, that doesn't even fit. That actually looks nice. I like those undone pants. I thought they were cute. That, disgusting. Again, like the undone pant. I said something about plus size women, and I thought it was nice that you actually get to see like well-fitted pieces, and somebody was like, they said plus size women don't want to accentuate that part of their stomach. I don't know that that's necessarily true. I feel that more so different women feel different ways about accentuating different parts of their body, and some people love their stomach. Other people don't love their stomach necessarily, so I don't know if that's like an overarching statement that we can say, but I love that pant. I thought it was cute. No. Asymmetrical blazer, no. I thought that fitted better. Upon further inspection, maybe it did not. I can't. I'm sorry. And that also is hideous. I don't know. This is okay. It's not for me, but it's okay. Like, this lost me. We get it. You did Billy Porter at the Oscars at one time. I'm happy for you, but like, move on. Ew. CS logo print. Girl, you're not that girl. Let's be real. That's disgusting. That's also disgusting. That looks nice. That's disgusting. That's okay. Although, again, like, it all looks like student work. I'm sorry. I can't. Ooh, the ribbon, that's disgusting. I'm sorry. Like, look at those straps. Look at the waist flounce. Why? Why would you flounce a waist like that? It doesn't even fit. Sorry. I don't want to see this man's nipple. Apologies. I don't care. The cutout shoulder. Like, you're not doing anything with that. No. It does look like bad Cinderella at Party City. Sorry. It does. Like, trying to do the crinoline and then making it look that cheap? I don't know. Listen, I know Christian Siriano has like a good business, so like, he's not hurting for anything from what I hear. He's doing fine. So, you know, people can be mad at me or whatever. I also like this. I love this. And then I zoom in here and I'm like, why would you put that seam up the crotch like that? Why? Okay, sure. This is nice-ish. This is also kind of okay. I don't understand that. It looks terrible. And like, I know that I said in that short little video too, like, girl, you're picking fabrics and like, you have time. Again, like, it's not 45 minutes. It's not Project Runway. Like, I mean that when I say that. Like, you can pick nice fabric. You can buy nice stuff. You don't have to go to Mood. No offense to Mood, but like, you go somewhere else. This I thought was an okay concept. Yeah. No, that is a monstrosity. That is a terror. that should be burned. We've spent enough time on that. Next up, we have Ralph Lauren. Let's talk about it. This was Ralph's return to the runway, and this was inspired partially by his Western houses and homes and things like that. I didn't love the collection, to be honest. I liked the denim. I thought it was really sweet. I love that floral. I like the striped shirt. Again, it feels very Ralph here. Same thing, very floral. I love this. This is chic. This is hot. This is sexy. This is good. Goddamn Ralph Lauren. Like, look at those jeans. They're beautiful. And the jacket is lovely. Yeah, don't love this. I get it. Pinstripe, trying to sort of update tailoring to make it feel a little bit more modern. Love this. And also I feel like we're seeing the degradation and overlaying of fabric over ripped jeans. It's happening. Pinstripes here, they're okay. They're fine. I don't know. I didn't love. This is whatever. Again, it's, you know, it's denim for a certain person. I'm not a Western girl. I'm not like out on a ranch. So again, love this bleach. Love the way that they're doing it. This is very Ralph Prairie Western inspired. It is lovely, like, it's beautiful, the perforation, the matelassé, the lace fringe capelets, I don't know. The thing is, I know Ralph has been doing black and gold for quite a few seasons now, and sometimes it's nice. Like, this is okay, I'm fine with this, it's beautiful. This I'm not okay with. That's bad. Those pants are not those girls, you know what I mean? Like, they don't look great. And I don't know what's going on with the draping. It's not draping well. Yeah, and also like a gold palazzo pant, I don't think is the vibe. This was my issue. This was my 13th reason. The polo shirt is great. Reference the polo shirt as much as you want. Please don't make it in gold and then put a sparkly black ball gown with it, because like I'm going to say Christian Siriano and nobody's gonna be happy with me for saying it, but like that's what it is. Sorry. No good. I like the idea of the military-inspired jackets. I think there's actually quite a lot of them, and they're rather sweet. This one in particular is really rather nice. I love the buttons on it. It feels realistic. The gold dress underneath, don't know about. Yeah, I just don't know if that gold is the best thing. Maybe somebody loves that gold, and I'm happy for you to love it. It's just not for me. Yeah, I don't get it. Again, there's a lot of color combinations going on here, a lot of jewel tones that were combined. Again, not for me, but if somebody likes them, I'm fine with that. Like those pants in that blue, I think are lovely and luscious. Don't know about the skirt, but the shirt, okay. This, I loved. Beautiful color combination, really works well. The big Western belt, the layering on of the jewelry, it feels very, I don't want to say Palm Springs, but like wealthy woman living in the Midwest who, you know, buys a lot of trinkets anywhere and everywhere. I don't really get the plaid, although I probably get the plaid. I just don't want to get it. Same thing here. No. And I get it. Listen, it's very double RL, which is like Ralph's baby. It's the brand he loves very, very much from my understanding. And I like the idea of the plaids and the dress and all that sort of stuff. I just, you know, with all the other stuff, it doesn't help me sell it to anybody in terms of being attractive. This is okay. I'm intrigued by these jeans. I like the denim applique and the painting and the purple and the red on it. That's cool. That's fun. This is okay. I don't love it. Yeah, the fringe, it's a little tough. It's a little tough, especially for Ralph. Like, I think it's a brand that you expect really, like, beautiful. It's like Armani, you know what I mean? Like, you really expect that good, beautiful quality craftsmanship. Even if you don't like it, you know, it fits impeccably. And I don't know necessarily here if all of that is going on. Here, don't love this gold fringe situation. And then Christy, poor Christy. I don't know what we were thinking with this. It's not cute. Doesn't work. It's not nice. I don't enjoy it. I'm very sorry, but no, it wasn't my favorite Ralph collection. I was really expecting something poppin'. We then had Khaite, ruched leathers. Khaite's really like the row, if you're looking for that sort of thing. I love these sleeves. Really beautiful. Seems very Schiaparelli inspired, but I don't really mind that because they're beautiful sleeves. This is nice, but it's very simple, and I think it's meant to be very simple in that regard. Again, love those sleeves. Really, really gorge. Cute trench coat. Good try. I love this. Beautiful dress. Could see that being worn, most definitely. Big, baggy, slouchy, fun. Love the leather lapel. I think that's really nice. Slouchy knits. Love that too. Nice leather. Love, again, the sleeves. Really good. Again, I love this like militant kind of coat situation. Really nice sheer. All of that jazz. Okay, not mad about it. Area. Loved Area. Thought it was one of the best collections of the season. Really beautiful. This looks like it's a fur from a distance, but in reality, it's actually a twill. So it's like a cotton twill, and then it's been painted on, or it's been printed on to create a sort of fur aesthetic, and it's been cut to almost look like pelts. It was really smart. It was really cool. It was really fun. I also love these little styles that look like the little fox scarves that women would wear in like what, the 20s, 30s, 40s. I love these big sort of godets. This was great. Like what a beautiful way to look at fur and sort of the history of it and how much it's intertwined with us as humans. And I love the fact that it's also been cut in pelt sort of form, the way that if you look at certain fur coats that has that sort of curved bottom because it's pelt, it's been recreated in like a godet sort of ruffle situation, which I think, again, is just very, very smart. These are beautiful, beautiful coats. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful coats. And if you like fur, but you don't want to buy fur, that's what you do. I also love the bones. I know people were like, they're gimmicky, they're stupid, but in reality, I love the rhinestones on them. Herrera is a brand all about crystals and rhinestones and sparkle, and so it's cool to see the bones sort of done in that way. Again, listen, like that little fox is so funny to me. I thought it was great. I thought it was brilliant. Like so cute, so chic. This Sweetie wore to the VMAs. Yeah, I liked it. Thought it was great. I love these. It's very Heathers. It's very chic. It's very cool. It's a way to take on fur trim styles and make it actually the neon colors. Big, bright, bold. These were actually faux fur. They weren't colored or, you know, printed on to make it look like that. It was beautiful. I thought it was a really, really great collection. Also, again, Herrera denim with rhinestones. You know, they're doing classics. They're recreating it. Look, we can see also here that there is little sort of scratches. It almost looks like an animal took a scratch out of it. Their big claws are everywhere. It was sweet. It was intriguing. It was fun. Like cat suit, sort of play into that. It was smart. I loved it. You know, lots of rhinestones, lots of crystals, lots of bones, lots of trims. It was great. It was nice. It was fun. It actually like made me laugh and smile, I think is the marker of a good collection. Zankov, really cool brand, up and coming, love it. Beautiful knits, really, really beautiful knits. Big fan. Love that. Love that. Cute, fun, funky, gorgeous. Colors are great. I also love the way that it's shot. Thing is, not everybody's like a lookbook designer, okay? I just want to say, I just don't think that they are. Tory Burch got like a lot of talk. I don't know. It didn't look that good to me. Like the jackets and all this sort of stuff. I don't know. I didn't love it. I didn't think it was wonderful. I didn't think it was miraculous. There have been great Tory Burch collections recently, but like just because we did hoop situation in a knit doesn't read to me as like miraculous. Like that, it feels a little bit gimmick to me. Some of it's nice, like that's a beautiful suit, you know what I mean? Like I don't think that Tory does a bad job. I think that some of it's really cool. I think recently there's been like a lot of conceptual collections and I think they've worked out really, really well. It's Americana sportswear, all that jazz. I'm fine with that. This looks a little Alexander Wang Balenciaga to me, but that's just me. You know, it might be somebody reference. I love these. Think they're great. Think they're cute. I don't think it was bad, you know what I mean? I love that. That's intriguing. Totally fine by me. I think some of it's nice, you know what I mean? Like this, I think is intriguing. Again, like the hoop skirt, I don't know. It feels very Pierre Cardin kind of vibe to me. Like we're trying to make something interesting and intrigue. I don't know. I wasn't gagged by Tory Burch. Wiederhoeft, loved. Beautiful collection. Like that corset is stunning. Wiederhoeft is mostly a bridal brand from right now. It's trying and working on getting more wholesale, which is great. I loved it. It was a show. It was theatrical. It was cool. And then also on top of that, like it was well done. Love that. Beautiful. This is how you do corsets on men. Like that is hot. That is sexy. That is stunning. Absolutely love it. It's a brand that's all about appliques. This silk dress. Maybe it doesn't photograph well to some people. I loved it. I thought it was beautiful. Love this. This is like perfect. Listen, it's gorgeous. It's stunning. I'm sold on it. This is cool and it's all sequins. I love that. Again, that's beautiful. Again, it's a brand, sequins, applique, all that sort of stuff, you know, crystals. I love these t-shirts. I thought they were really smart. I thought they were really cool. Again, bringing in like a younger clientele, selling t-shirts like that or shirts like that. Great. Corset, beautiful skirt. Look at that. And like a young brand. Like it's not a brand that's so big and so many retailers and all this stuff. Oh my God, that was so good. This was a great dress. If you're gonna do roses across the waist or whatever, like this is how you do it. It's stunning. It works. The sleeves match the length. It's just like great. I love this. Again, like it's a bridal brand, so it's really cool to see that. I love the corset. I love the frou-frou. I like the little two, you know, butt pads. Love the idea and take on menswear, traditional sort of wedding menswear with a tulle built in. Again, cool, beautiful dress. The security tees, I'm sure somebody's going to wear that. Love this. Love that t-shirt with the corset sort of trompe l'oeil. Beautiful corsetry, done. Stun, 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 stun. Next up we have Diotima, and honestly, I love it. She's great. She was an LVMH prize finalist. This is the thing that she's known for, this beautiful sort of crochet that looks almost, you know, taken apart and degraded, but it was really great. And also these like beautiful beaded sort of fishnet style dresses that are layered over top. It honestly was a really great outing in terms of A, being somewhat commercially viable, and B, also being like fashion forward and exciting and gorgeous, stunning and beautiful and lovely. It was nice clothes. It was really, really nice clothes. I love that. Like I love that crochet. So stunned. So gorgeous. Love that. Love that. Love that. Love that. And I like the fact that it's with kind of like a baggy slouchy trouser, and it makes it kind of cool and downtown and fun and young, and like you can layer it with like a button down. It just makes it feel more realistic. Carolina Herrera, I liked it. It wasn't my favorite West Gordon Carolina Herrera collection ever. It was inspired by Carolyn Bessette Kennedy, so that's why you see a lot of black and white. But then there were pops of color as well, because I think West Gordon can't help himself. He just loves the color. I thought it was good. A little toile de jouy. I love the sleeves. I always like a Carolina sleeve. I think it works. Florals. I love these little sort of, I think they're a tulle that's also been crystallized in little strips, but also like crinolized. I think this is lovely. I think this is great. I also think Carolina is like a consumer clientele brand, so it makes sense that you're seeing more older styles. I love this purple lace. I think it's beautiful. I think it's cool. Not really sold as much on this silk. I think it's a hard silk to really make look great. I think this is nice, and trying again to sort of separate those florals, make it a little bit more modern. That's okay. This was beautiful. This was a beautiful dress. It's a stunning dress. The color is great. It's really, really lovely. It looks stunning. I'm not sold on a lot of that, although that's nice. I like this cardigan set. I think it's cute. I thought this was cute with the cross grain ribbon. I thought they were actually really, really nice. Polka dots are okay. These were beautiful. I thought this color with the big bow, they were lovely. I think the colors work so well off of each other. This was nice. Didn't love the silver section. I thought it was a little bit, I don't know, not sold. And also the fit of that skirt, don't love. I like this sheer, nice lace, easy sleeve, beautiful, cool. I didn't go to Elena Velez because I didn't cover it last season, so I don't have a beef with Elena Velez. I think the clothes are cool. You know, there was a mud pit. People were mad about it. People were happy with it. She asked people to do free modeling, but like she didn't demand that they do it. She told them that in advance, so I didn't really understand like why people were mad at her. I don't know. I didn't get it. But I like the clothes. I like that they're always sort of this muslin-y cotton. I like the elements of the seams going throughout them. I love this. I like this ripped, oh, it looks like it's like clay covered knit. Again, I think it's cool. Like she experiments with textile. She experiments with like actually sort of putting fabrics through different, I would say, stressful environments, which to me is something that, you know, great designers like Alexander McQueen, Margiela did, which I don't really mind all that much. Again, I love this, like the little clay or paint or whatever that is on the bottom. It's very fun. It's very sweet. And then like she does dresses like this, which are really, really nice. Like they're sweet little dresses. Somebody could wear that, easy peasy. Denim shorts, you know, bodysuits. It's not necessarily for me, but like, I love this. Thought this was beautiful. That skirt is stunning. Look at that boning. It's gorgeous. And then the drape in the front, it's very bustle coated. And then here, the pannier. Like again, I don't know. I get people were like mad, but I don't really get what they were mad about because I liked it. I thought it was fun. And then the models rolled around in the mud. So I don't know. Be mad about that if you want. I don't really care. And then Loire closed out New York Fashion Week, and I love Loire. I used to not like Loire, and I will make a public apology to Raul Lopez. Years ago, when he like first showed Loire, it was like an all-white collection. I was like, this is knockoff Hood by Air, and I was an idiot, and I didn't know that he was one of the designers at Hood by Air. And so I was just really upset and angsty and mad because I loved Hood by Air, and I shot off my mouth. And I apologize to Raul Lopez because I'm a dummy. I like Loire. I think it's probably one of the coolest brands in New York. These sort of styles that pull themselves into, you know, sunglasses and all that jazz. I love this big staunch shoulder. It's a very Loire silhouette, which I think is fun and funky. It's very lurch, goes out to the club in Bushwick, and like, I'm happy for him, you know what I mean? Kind of vibe. Lovely little sweatshirt, very nice. I love the buttons going on here on these suits. They're sweet, absolutely, I love it. And everybody's probably seen these bags, the Loire bag. They're great, they're fun. Don't buy the dupes. I'd be very upset with you. You know better than that. Again, shoulders, weird, wacky, fun, and funky. How wearable is it? I don't know. But, you know, I'm not the wearer. I'm the looker. And so I'm intrigued by it. Like, I love a treated fabric. I think it looks like leather. And if it's not, it's a treated something. Again, great shoulder, great fun. And then you have the Loire sort of little stocking. Where's the Wolford collaboration? I would like to see it. Again, love that. The neckline with the little gold in it, very cool, very sweet. Again, I don't know how these are all attached. I guess they're attached in the back and it's just the thighs are shown off. But again, I think it's smart. I think it's trying. Listen, a bikini thong for men, sold. With a blazer, as they should. As she should. Whoever wants it, they should do it. Again, like, I like Loire. I think it's great. So that is the end of our New York Fashion Week reviews. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you all for watching. Please let me know what you guys thought of all the collections. We'll see you guys in the next video. And TTY. No.